Jai Hind everyone. I Dr. Ashwini Sharma. Pleased to welcome you all at my YouTube channel Anubhav Chemistry Classes. In today's session, we are going to discuss about the introduction and types of pericyclic reactions. As you all know that this class of chemical reactions is not only important for your master's annual exams, but also it is important for various type of competitive exams. In almost each and every competitive exam, questions from this topic are asked. So I request you to listen carefully and try to understand the concept. So this is my first lecture of this series. Let us start with the introduction of pericyclic reactions. The word pericyclic is made up of two Greek words, peri plus cyclos. The meaning of these words is at the periphery of the ring. What is the meaning of this periphery of the ring? It means that the reaction take place around the circle or around the ring. Means the shifting of electron from reactant step to product step take place at the periphery of cycle. So it is a word that is made up of two words. Peri means periphery plus cyclos means cycle or ring. A pericyclic reaction is defined as the reaction which involve making and breaking of two or more bonds in a single concerted step through cyclic transition state, wherein all first order bonding changes occurs. Okay, so there are two key features of pericyclic reactions. Number one, the reaction follow the concerted path. Concerted path means the bond breaking in reactant molecules and bond formation in product molecules take place simultaneously at the same time. Okay. Number two feature, that is the pericyclic reaction involve a cyclic shift of electrons. So during these process of pericyclic reaction, p orbitals play an important role. Means the shifting of p electrons or the motion of p electrons is the key point during the formation of bonds in product molecules. Here are some characteristics of pericyclic reactions. These reactions are simply initiated by either thermal conditions or by ultraviolet light, that is photochemical conditions. As you know that these two conditions will produce two opposite stereoisomers. Pericyclic reactions follow the concerted pathway. Concerted pathway means bond breaking and bond formation occurs simultaneously, though not necessarily symmetrically. Means it is not necessary that the process is symmetrical, but the two steps, that is bond breaking and bond formation, are simultaneous. Simultaneous means, or concerted pathway means, these two steps take place at the same time. In general chemical reactions, you have studied about the two type of bond breaking, that is homolytic or heterolytic. So first, in these general reactions, first the bond breaking take place in reactant molecules, and after that, after the breaking of bonds, new bonds are formed to produce product molecules, right? So these two steps occurs at different times in general reactions, but in case of pericyclic reactions, both the two steps, that is breaking of bonds and formation of bonds, take place at the same time. That means the path is, or the process is concerted. Now, no intermediate is formed during these reactions. Rather, a cyclic transition state is formed. Means intermediate like carbocation, carbanion, nitrene, benzene, or free radical, these are not formed during these reactions. What is formed? A cyclic transition state is formed. Number 4, no reagent, that is electrophile or nucleophile or catalyst or solvent is required to change or affect the reaction. Means we need only two conditions, that is thermal and photochemical. Except this, there is no requirement of any reagent or catalyst or solvent. These are highly stereospecific reactions. What is the meaning of this word stereospecific? The meaning of stereospecific is that one isomer gives one stereoisomer. Okay, say we have taken a particular stereoisomer, then we will get a fixed product, right? One product or DL pair. If reaction is not stereospecific, in that case we will get both isomers from a particular reactant. But in case of stereospecific, one given isomer gives one product, while another stereoisomer gives the opposite product. Another word is also there, stereoselective. What is the stereoselective? Stereoselective means only one stereoisomer is exclusively formed out of the several possible stereoisomeric compounds. Suppose more than one type of stereoisomeric compounds may form during a particular reaction. Then if only one is formed in excess amount, then this type of reaction is stereoselective. Next is conservation of molecular orbital symmetry. What is the meaning of this conservation and molecular orbital symmetry? It means that during the course of these reactions, the symmetry of the molecular orbitals of the reactant will conserve during the conversion of them into products. Okay. So, two chemists R.B. Woodward and R. Hoffman have proposed an explanation based upon the symmetry of the molecular orbitals of the reactants and products. This theory is known as conservation of molecular symmetry. This principle states that orbital symmetry is conserved in concerted reactions. Reactions involving a cyclic conjugated transition state, orbitals in the reactant can only transform into those orbitals in the product which have the same symmetry properties with respect to the elements of symmetry preserved in the reaction. Suppose C2, axis of symmetry, is preserved in the reaction. So, in the product we must have the C2 axis of symmetry. Okay, so during the reaction, the decided symmetry properties must be conserved. Okay, this is the meaning of this conservation of molecular symmetry. In the reaction involving a cyclic conjugated transition state, if symmetry is preserved in the reaction, then the orbitals in the reactant can only transform into those orbitals in the product which have the same symmetry properties with respect to the elements of symmetry preserved in the reaction. So same sentence is repeated here. If symmetry is slightly disturbed, okay, in some cases the symmetry is not conserved and we get the product different than the symmetry conserved during the reaction. If symmetry is slightly disturbed in the reaction by a trivial substituent or asymmetry of the molecule, a concerted reaction still takes place by mixing the intersecting orbitals according to quantum mechanical principle and following them through the reaction. So if the situation arises, then the reaction have in every case the reaction have two pathways. One is energy allowed or symmetry allowed pathway and another is symmetry forbidden pathway. These two paths have a measurable energy difference, but in case of the reactions having the slightly disturbed symmetry, the energy gap between allowed and forbidden path is very small. So if the difference is small, a concerted reaction will take the path of least resistance, that is the symmetry allowed path, if that path is available. So if the energy gap between these two paths is small, in that case also the reaction will follow the least resistance path or symmetry allowed path if that path is available. But if that path is not available, in that case the reaction will go through the symmetry forbidden path. Okay, next is classification of the pericyclic reactions. So pericyclic reactions can be classified into the following four major types. First is electrocyclic reactions. What is electrocyclic reactions? Electrocyclic reactions are those reactions in which a ring is closed or opened at the expense of a conjugated double or triple bonds. Means intramolecular cyclization of conjugated polyenes under thermal or photochemical conditions is possible during electrocyclic reactions. So during these reactions, in case of ring closing, one new sigma bond is formed and one on the expense of one pi bond. Okay, and in the case of ring opening, one new pi bond is formed in the expense of one sigma bond. So this is the first class of pericyclic reactions, that is electrocyclic reactions. The second type of reaction is cycloaddition reaction. A reaction in which two or more pi electron systems react to form a ring at the expense of one pi bond in each of the reacting partners. Means two pi bonds get converted into two sigma bonds during cycloaddition reaction. Cyclo means one cyclic product is formed after the addition of two unsaturated moieties, right? That's why its name is cycloaddition. Okay, so reaction This reaction also take place under the two conditions, that is thermal and photochemical. So this is the second class. Third class of reaction is sigmatropic rearrangement. Sigmatropic means it involves the migration of sigma bond within the pi framework under thermal or photochemical conditions. One sigma bond shift from one position to another within the molecule. A reaction in which a sigma bond formally migrates from one end to the other end of pi electron system and the net number of pi bonds remains the same. So here in case of electrocyclic reaction, in case of ring closing, one pi bond get converted into one sigma bond, and ring opening, one sigma bond convert into one pi bond. In case of cycloaddition, two pi bonds get converted into two sigma bonds. And in case of sigmatropic rearrangement, there is no change in pi and sigma bonds. One sigma bond shift from one end to the other end. And the fourth class of pericyclic reactions is group transfer reactions. A reaction in which one or more groups or atoms transfer from one molecule to another molecule. In this reaction, both molecules are joined together by a sigma bond. Okay. In this class of pericyclic reaction, one or more group of atoms transferred from one molecule to another. Some other classes of pericyclic reactions are also there, like chemotropic rearrangement. But these are the four major types of pericyclic reactions. So we will discuss in our next class about the symmetry elements of molecular orbitals. Okay, so thank you students for patience listening. I wish you a good health during this time of COVID-19. I suggest you to stay home. Okay, staying home will keep you and your family members safe and healthy. Thank you very much, students.